who described Donald Trump as, quote, America's Hitler. Those men have made a life out of lying to a base that is now ready to accept what Donald Trump wants to do to Liz Cheney. What is your message to those men?
Come to your senses. Donald Trump is neither a Republican nor a conservative. Donald Trump, as is evident, Nicole, stands for only himself. That is not the man who Americans should elect on Tuesday to be their president.
Judge Luttig, a lot of people cling to the idea that Donald Trump won't be able to realize his ambitions of turning the United States military against American citizens. But a lot of folks say that with absolute immunity for official acts and his already promiscuous use of the powers of the presidential pardon, that it would be quite easy. Could you lay out the scenario of how he goes about doing what he has said out loud in interviews he plans to do to his enemies within?
Yes, I would be glad to, Nicole. First, let me say that those same people have clung to the same or like hopes for 8 years now. And Donald Trump has proven them wrong in their hopes time and time again. There is no reason whatsoever anymore for those people to cling to those hopes about what Donald Trump would be if he were elected President of the United States again on Tuesday. To your question, the Supreme Court of the United States held in Trump versus United States that Donald Trump is, for all intents and purposes, above the law. If he is returned to the White House by the American people, he will have no guardrails whatsoever in the White House and from the White House to govern the United States of America. Never again can it be said after Trump versus United States that in America no man is above the law, because today, on the eve of the presidential election of 2024, the Supreme Court has held that Donald Trump is above the law, and he will never be prosecuted for the grave offenses that he committed against the United States when he was president, and he will never be prosecuted for any offenses, criminal offenses against the United States of America if he is elected president on Tuesday.
Sophia, the courage of your courage, the courage of other women who saw everything and have come out to warn the country is really unmatched in presidential political history. Tell me what your plea is to voters, and maybe even Republican voters who thought Trump was a good idea the last few times.
Yeah, Nicole, I mean,